Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames collective reading. Happy Friday. We're going to get an energy update on the DM and the DF collectively together as one. The Twin Flame collective reading every Friday right here on New World All-Star. Now, why would we be doing that? Why not just do one for the DM and one for the DF? Well, first, I've got some good news for you. We do that. So join me back here tomorrow for DM. Actually, it'll be my assistant coach, Brittany, who does the DM. And then Sunday, she'll be doing the DF. And I got to tell you, dude, oh my God. I mean, not only are the readings that she does really good, really powerful, the reading is precise, right? But in addition to that, she's hilarious. She's awesome, guys. She's a hoot. And she really understands this stuff, this twin flame stuff. I handpicked her. She's really, really good at what she does, guys. So, yeah, we do that because it's awesome, because it's fun, and it's informative. But here's the thing. Why do the collective reading, right? Why do the two together? Because you are your twin flame. And what I'm talking about ultimately is not where there's two of you together, right? Here's the thing about twin flames. You are them. There's technically, I mean, literal, in the most literal sense, there's only one of you, right? This is my secret. This is how I ended up here as the world's #1 twin flame coach, right? 6,000 paying coaching students to date. I've helped to facilitate thousands of unions. What's my secret? How did I do it? Why are you different, Kurt? Well, I am different. If you listen to my teachings, you're going to be like, wait a minute, this is different. Yeah, and I'm not saying that to brag. I don't think I'm better than anybody else. It's just, I figured it out, okay? I cracked the code. Sorry. Somebody had to do it. But, okay. You are your twin flame at the very deepest level. So remember, you are body, mind, soul, right? Okay. What's the messaging that we get online about what twin flames are? Well, every time you turn around, everybody's always telling you it's one soul in two bodies, or, it's like the soul splits, or they're the other half of your soul, or you're the same soul vibration, or something like that, right? Now, everybody, notice how everybody kind of has a different, way of explaining, what to do about it, right? What spiritual practices should I be doing? How do I fix all this? What do I do about my twin flame, right? Everybody's got kind of a different method when it comes to that. But what I'm pointing out to you right now is no matter who it is, no matter what they're telling you to do, everybody says the same thing. Yeah, they're your soul, right? Okay. And that's true. That is true. And that's good, because there's so many differing opinions about what to do about your twin flame. At least they get what twin flames are correct. That's fabulous. Thank God for that, right? Okay. Now, and before I move into the next point, let me just point out one last thing on that front. If you look at written literature from before the internet, oh, look, the 6 of Cups for your connecting energy. Awesome. Right on, guys. So, before the internet, if you look at the written literature about twin flames, before the internet, they're going to say the same thing. They're going to say the exact same thing. It's always been that. Even like Elizabeth Clare Prophet, she wrote a book called Soulmates and Twin Flames. And I don't highly recommend you read that book because she, unfortunately, she gives you the dogmatic approach, which is what actually keeps your twin flame running. And you might even be looking at her going, well, Kurt, she was with her twin flame in the fucking 70s. Well, that appears to be true, yes. But I don't think she arrived in that place for the reasons that she believes she did. She was very, very clear about non-duality teachings, which is what this is. So she wasn't wrong in her true approach in life. And you can kind of tell, if you were to go back and listen to interviews where she talks about twin flames. There's old television interviews on YouTube from the 1980s where she's talking about that. You can tell she really gets the core. But then if you read her book, she has you do all these chants and stuff, which keep you focused on the person. Meanwhile, what she actually is doing is taking her focus off the person and making this her spiritual ascension instead. So it's kind of a cognitive dissonance thing. Wonderful person, Elizabeth Clare Prophet. I'm not criticizing. It's just I understand why this works and how that worked for her. So the book, I don't know, man. I don't recommend it because, again, the approach is dogmatic, and every person I've ever come across who's read that book, you just stay stuck in the same cycles, right? And she was way beyond that when she started. Well, anyway, the whole point of me bringing up this book is she did explain what twin flames are properly. Oh. Okay, she really did. And again, there you go. On paper, before the internet, right? People were saying, yeah, twin flames, it's one soul in two bodies. And you could call it a ham sandwich. You don't have to call it twin flames, right? My coaching students, I tell them, it's your other self. They are you in another body. It's your other self, right? Don't call it twin flame. Call it other self or simultaneous incarnations of the same soul, right? So it's all good. It's all good. It's just, it's a naming convention. Yeah, it just so happens that this phenomenon where it's you over there in another body having another experience, it just so happens that it's always been called twin flames. Okay, now what do I do? What makes you different, Kurt? What makes you so special? Well, nothing really. I just kind of noticed that they are your soul. And if you transcend the mind of duality and align with your soul, that's when your twin flame comes back. That's when they stop rejecting you. That's when they unblock you. That's when they want to be around you. The mind is duality. Remember, body, mind, soul. The mind is duality. Yin, yang. Light, dark, good, bad, past, future, good, bad, plus, minus. Also, in your case with your twin flame, push-pull. Your energy, mental, emotional, and metaphysical energy, the mind, mental, emotional, and metaphysical, that energy goes to your twin flame, and their mental energy is exactly the polar opposite. Your twin flame is the only thing in the whole entire universe that is also you. So at the level of the mind, you're going to get a direct experience of that duality because the mind is duality. That's where the yin and yang symbol came from. They were describing the ego mind, the personality, right? The id. Yin and yang, light and dark, alpha, omega. And also it just so happens that the whole entire universe works that way. Albert Einstein called it relativity, things being relative. Now, when you're dealing in a direct experience with your soul, there's that polarization. So if you focus on them, it's going to be the opposite. What's the opposite of focusing on them? They focus on anything but you, right? You push, they pull away. That's why they're running. You're stuck in this mental modality. And a lot of you are doing, the healing and this kind of stuff, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, but that's just not what this journey is. You don't need that. Instead of doing anything with your mind, it's all the soul. And the soul is not duality. And here's the thing, and I'm always telling you guys this, you already are your twin flame. You literally are them. How about that? Guys, check it out. Good news. 7 of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands in reverse, and then 6 of Cups for your connecting energy with your twin flame, so-called divine masculine. Right. So the whole notion that that's ironic. The whole notion that there's some kind of inner work that needs to be done is going to be challenged for you. And this is ironic because that's pretty much what I was just talking about for the last 10 minutes, right? Like what soul really is, and I contrasted it to what the mind is. And again, there's nothing wrong with doing inner work, right? But again, that's just not what this journey is. This is where you like transcend that which says, I got to get somewhere with this, the seeker, right? Like enlightenment happens when you go beyond that which seeks enlightenment. That which seeks enlightenment pushes it away. You are the consciousness. Remember, body, mind, soul, right? So the soul is consciousness. The mind is thought, emotion. It works on duality. So it says, I'm here, I got to get there. That's why this 7 of Wands is coming out at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Wands in reverse. It's saying you don't need to do that. You don't need to stick up for yourself. You don't need to defend yourself. You don't need to do the inner work, right? It's done. It's done. You're there. That's what the 6 of Cups is saying. You're good. You already are. You already are. Everything is tranquil. Everything is peaceful. Everything is good. It's like the good old days, right? So you already are. It's the mind that gets in there and meddles and makes this all confusing. Inner work is fine, but that's just not what this is. This is like the core of spiritualism is actually where you transcend that which would have you be doing inner work. It's just being. It's just stillness, right? That's all you need to do when it comes to your twin flame. And for a lot of you, I think this is starting to make sense. It's the true spiritual journey. It's the core essence of transcendentalism, right? It's going beyond inner work. You remember who you are. You are the consciousness. That's what you are. You're not your mind. You're not that which says, I got to get somewhere with this. And guess what happens? That's when your twin flame comes back. Now, for divine masculine, very interesting. 7 of Pentacles in the subconscious for recent past, right. So divine masculine is even starting to recognize, wait a minute, I really had something in this person and I should have invested in them. Maybe I should start setting the stage. Maybe I'm just waiting for the right opportunity. And they might not even be telling you this stuff, guys. And I guess that's why we get tarot readings, isn't it? Isn't it? Because you guys watching, you kind of get the sense that divine masculine isn't really being honest about their feelings. That's why you're watching tarot. You just kind of know it. Like, yeah, they told me they don't want to be with me, or they put me in their friend zone, or, you know, they're all acting like their life situation is all great. You know, maybe they're married, maybe they're in a relationship, maybe they work too much. Whatever the so-called karmic situation is, guys, whatever that is, sometimes for many of you, they make it seem like, oh, everything's great. No. And they could be on social media shit posting about how great their life is. No. If their life is great, why are they thinking so intently about you? That's this Queen of Wands, guys. That's you, right? You are the so-called DF. And so am I. I'm DF. My twin flame is a woman, so-called divine masculine. It doesn't really work on biological sex. So the gender labels are really just trying to point you at something deeper, right? Which is duality, yin yang, once again. There's that polarization between you and your twin flame, yin yang, right? You focus on them, they don't focus on you, yin and yang. That's why they run. But a lot of you, this messaging that I keep putting up here every day on this YouTube channel, it's starting to work. That's awesome. Good for you, because divine masculine is starting to question their reality, the moon in reverse. And now they're like, wait, maybe my life isn't done yet. Maybe I am becoming. And it's kind of like, you ever heard somebody say, yes, happiness is where you realize that when you are there, so to speak, when you have become, you find that you're always in a state of becoming. And it's this weird dichotomy. It's no longer this like yearning desire to get somewhere different than you are. You realize that the process itself is what makes you happy and fulfilled. Does that make sense? Because there's the conscious essence of soul there, looking at the process within you, going, hey, this is where I'm supposed to be. Get it? Yeah, I think you do. Guys, 9 of Pentacles in reverse for you, my divine feminine friend. And that's in the subconscious. Okay, recent past. And then 10 of Cups and the Sun, recent past. Right, you're having a lot of breakthroughs. You don't need to get anywhere. This is the weird yin and yang of this. Again, you don't need to get anywhere. Divine Masculine is going, maybe I'm going to get somewhere. You're just learning to accept what is. This is your soul, guys. It's this weird knowing. And I'd love to hear some feedback from you today, guys. Let me know down in the comments section below about this. Check this out. Okay, and I've talked about this many times on this channel, but maybe this will make more sense to you guys that have been on this channel for a while now. So I'm going to ask this question again. Check this out. You ever get this weird inner sense, this just deep knowing that this journey is having to do with something other than the person, and the person is part of it, and you're undoubtedly highly focused on them, the obsessive thinking, the being in a desperate way, the sense of meaninglessness, the sleepless nights, the crying and the bawling, the dark night of the soul, the pain and the agony. And again, the obsessive thinking, that's a dead giveaway. Jesus. It's this, oh man, that shit is so weird, dude. That's a dead giveaway. And I was there, guys, years ago, right? And now everything's cool. My twin flame and I, everything's copacetic, right? She's permanently in my life. She's even on my YouTube channel sometimes, making videos with me. It's all good. But this is the thing. There's this weird inner sense. There's this weird, eerie knowing that my life is about to change in ways that I cannot explain. Now, for those of you, again, that have been on this journey for a while, you might be able to look back and go, wait, I got it. I know exactly what that is. Right. So if you're a newcomer, if you've been on this journey for a while, I would invite you vigorously to get down in the comments section below and talk amongst yourselves about that. It's intuition. Intuition is very interesting. It's not like telepathy, where, you know, telepathy is like an image or a sound or something that you see in your head. This is different. It's this weird knowing, and it kind of reminds me of deja vu. It has kind of the same character of deja vu, where it's this weird, eerie knowing, right? Or you have this weird, eerie knowing that they are your twin flame, or that you're going to be together, or they're going to be coming back, or whatever it is. And then at the same time, you're going, yeah, how do I know that? Right. So that which is saying, yeah, how do I know that? That's the mind. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with the mind. It's not like it's something to be avoided. That's just what that is. And remember, body, mind, soul. This is, again, this is how I ended up here as the world's #1 twin flame coach, right? I mean, not to toot my own horn, but I mean, that's what happened. I'm sorry that I'm the guy, right? 6,000 paying coaching students, thousands of unions. How did I do it? This is this back to basics stuff that I'm teaching you in this video. This is very different from the kind of new agey, well-meaning, oftentimes, but unfortunately misguided messaging that you get from the internet about twin flames, which is telling you to do the healing and clearing your karma and clearing your chakras and fixing your inner child and balancing your inner feminine and masculine and all that stuff, which is on its own, those are fine things to do. But again, that's just not what this journey is. This is the core of spiritualism. This is being. This is transcending the mind. This is the true spiritual journey. That's all this is. So it's back to basics stuff, body, mind, soul, and then we talk about, okay, how do those things work? That's it. Transcendence. And the soul is where that intuition is coming from. It's that weird, eerie knowing that the mind can't explain. You got to go there, guys. You got to go into that energy, so to speak. And when you do, you'll realize, wait, I never arrived. I always was. Touché. That's the twin flame journey in a nutshell, guys. 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands for Divine Masculine. Again, once again, confirmation, Divine Masculine. I know what I want out of life, and I think this shit is going to work if I just go for it. They might not be telling you this stuff, guys. Your twin flame, they could be rejecting you, running away, but they could have you blocked, I don't know, or putting you in the friend zone or something. They're just never quite coming right out and saying how they feel. But I'm here to let you know they're definitely thinking about it, guys. Okay, and again, that's why you get tarot readings, right? You want to know what they're really doing. And again, why is this happening? Guys, because you're happening. It's that knowing, it's that sense of the soul that the mind can't explain. And so the mind just casts doubt on it. And this awakening process is where you come out of that state of forgetfulness of believing that you are that which is asking the questions. Enlightenment is what happens when you dissolve the questioner. Red alert, guys, red alert. There are only 6 days left to take advantage of my Spring Spectacular sale, 25% off when you pay in full for my already affordable Introduction to the Journey Twin Flame Coaching Program. With this coupon code SPRING, just put this coupon code in at the checkout and get 25% off when you pay in full for the Introduction to the Journey for Twin Flames. But you guys got to act now. There's 6 days left. And it's, guys, it's not thousands of dollars. I don't charge thousands like all these other Twin Flame coaches do. It's affordable. And right now, you can save a bunch of money. And guys, it's extremely comprehensive. Oh my God. It's an incredible program, guys. It'll change your life. Okay, Divine Feminine, here we go. You just fucking know. Look, we were just talking about this. Okay, the King of Cups next to the Hermit. Right. You know where this is headed. Your twin flame is you. That's why you have this weird, eerie knowing that they're going to come back, or they are your twin flame, or you're meant to be together, or something like that, right? That's why that's happening. Interesting. Very interesting. You just know. You just know. And even the cards are going to tell you that, my friends. Guys, that's fucking powerful. Wow. And remember, that knowing is the soul. You got to go there, Divine Feminine. It's not mental. You can't explain it. An explanation is a thought. That's why the mind questions so much, because it can't explain it. And again, you think that it's you who is questioning. It's not. You're not your mind. You're the conscious awareness of the mind. That's what's going on, guys. Let's do an oracle card. And as always, guys, once again, if you want to work with me, if you want to work with the best, you know where to find me, newworldallstar.com. Sign up today for my Introduction to the Journey for Twin Flames. 8.5 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame, which is why they would be coming back. Your twin flame is your soul. Technically, the law of attraction is still at play here, but you're not doing any law of attraction techniques with your mind. So what's really going on is you're getting out of the mind, aligning with your soul, and the universe matches you energetically by bringing this person to you who also has the exact same soul vibration as you. So your energies do match. Technically, the law of attraction is working. Right. And remember, your twin flame is the only thing in the whole universe that is also you. Oh, I forgot my crystal. There. Now we're good, right? Your twin flame is the only thing in the whole entire universe that is also you, right? So the question is, what is you? Well, you're not your mind. And at the level of the mind, you're like polar opposite with your twin, right? You push, they pull. Okay, So what do I do about that? Nothing. It's not doing, it's being. And I will teach you that. I will teach you that very, very clearly. Now, when you're done watching the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching calls. Guys, there's up to 5 calls a week. Five calls now. We just added one. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 hours of live coaching a week. 10 hours. Lots of opportunities. The call times are staggered. So wherever you are in the world, it doesn't matter. Australia, New Zealand, Europe, Asia, United States, Canada. Did I say Europe? I think so. Doesn't matter. There should be a call time that works for you. So we have calls at all different times. And there's 3 of us. So even if I'm not available, I got 2 other coaches on those calls. And again, guys, they're so good. Like Brittany, my assistant coach, guys, she's so fucking good at this. I got her making videos on my YouTube channel. That's how good she is, guys. You're going to get the right answers. And then on top of all that, there's the community, a secret, closed, private Facebook community, not my public New World All-Star Facebook group, mind you, but the closed, private Facebook group for paying students. You don't even have to use your real name. You can use an alias Facebook profile. We don't care. As long as we privately, us here at New World All-Star, as long as we know who you are, we don't care. We'll let you in, right? So your confidentiality, no problem, guys. We get it. Like, you don't want people thinking you're crazy. And I know it feels crazy to be on this journey. You're not crazy, guys. You're not crazy. You're absolutely not. And it's a community, guys. There's 260 some odd people in there right now, guys. And it's a community. You're going to get the right answer, guys. You can make connections with other people. We comb through the Facebook group every day and answer all of your questions, right? We're up here working, guys. You don't just give me money and then I'm gone. No, we are committed to helping you. We will answer all of your questions on those platforms and get you all the way to the end, guys. That's what we're up here doing. And that's not all. That's not all. If you cannot afford my already very low prices, even with the discount that I'm offering right now, that's no problem, guys. We've got payment plans. So we take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy to digest installments. You can start for like $70. That's it. It's $69. Now, I recommend the gold package. Highly, highly, highly recommend the gold package. Why? Because you get 2 months of the calls and the secret Facebook group. So sign up today, guys. Change your life. It's affordable. It works. And I'm just going to say this, please forgive me if this sounds stuck up or anything. No judgment, no hate. But guys, it's actual twin flame coaching. It's not soulmates where they just put the label twin flames over it. It's twin flame coaching. Guys, I don't even need to read out of the book for this one. Look at what it says. Awaken. Unbelievable. Guys, this is your spiritual awakening. That's all this is. Consciousness, awareness, awaken, awareness, consciousness, right. And you just need to treat it that way. It's not about the person, but something funny happens when you stop making it about the person and you go within. Yeah, they come back. They want to talk to you suddenly, like really bad. I had my twin flame blocked at one point, and she tracked me down and tried to send me some flowers. Can you believe that? How about that shit? Okay, divine masculine, most likely outcome. Here we go, guys. The star in reverse, right? So even divine masculine is going to realize how effortless this is. It's like I don't even have to try. Now, there's going to be some drama. Divine masculine, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really messy exit for them to get out of that so-called karmic situation. But so be it, guys. Temperance and the 4 of Wands in reverse. Guys, that's just the way it is. Even for divine masculine. Sometimes you got to tear down the old piece of shit shack first before you can use the big, beautiful crystal castle in its place. Amen. So burn, baby, burn. Tear that shit down, divine masculine. Do that. Get out of that situation. It's so limiting. even for divine masculine, and they know it. They know it, guys. It's not good for them. It's not good for them. It's not worth the investment. That's why it's temperance in reverse. It's not worth it. They're just really just kind of done, right? That situation is exploding right now. They might not be telling you that. There's a lot of drama going on in divine masculine's home life or work life, whatever it is. Okay, so divine feminine, again, kind of the same thing. Two of Swords in reverse in the subconscious. So there's no decision-making process. There's just what is. Your soul is that isness. There's just what is, guys. Okay, also, Nine of Wands next to the World in reverse. Right. So the only thing for you to stick up for is the actual spiritual progress you've made, which is to not be trying to get anywhere, but accepting what is. And something funny happens when you do that. That's when your twin flame does come back. If you accept things the way they are right now, even if you don't like it. And by the way, that which doesn't like it is your mind, not even you. It's a very interesting paradox, isn't it? Yeah, that's really how this works, guys. It's non-duality consciousness. Guys, powerful reading today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell button when you subscribe so you get notifications whenever I post a video. I will talk to you later.